starting in that 9th spot. Alongside of him in the 10th spot, outside of row 5, Pinto Max in the 17, and rounding up the field of 11 will be Pat Monahan in the 44. I've been waiting for this race all afternoon, Dave.
I'm all charged up, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, the drivers that are in this are kind of an eclectic group of drivers. Everything from mod kart kids to elder statesmen who've been doing this for quite a while. I mean, Jimmy Weitzel, how long has he been in the pro light?
Well, Junior and then Dad, has been around it for a long time too, so it's great. And then Max Pinto, Mark Pinto's son who raced, he's now passed the torch to his son, so that's very cool. Unfortunately, they got his name reversed there.
So pulling that whole shot is Chris Pulvorti. Jumped out to a 2 truck length lead.
Oh, we got some serious battles going back on there for 4th right now. Look at this. 3 wide.
Battle for 7th. I mean, there's stuff going on all over the place right now.
Battles all over.
Maddox Bailey running a very close second. He tags the right rear of Pulvorti. He gets squirrely. Here comes Weitzel. I'm sorry. Is that Weitzel?
Weitzel's blue and white right behind him in second there. Yep. Oh, on the bicycle. Here comes Maddox underneath him. Weitzel made a mistake. Maddox is going to capitalize on it. The madman. And how about that? Connor Berry's first pro light race. He's sitting in 4th place. Man, that's pretty awesome.
And such a mild-mannered, meek individual. Such
terror on the behind a wheel.
And dare I say a computer geek almost. Like a Poindexter of off-road.
He's a good little businessman right there, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But the thing the guys got to watch for early on is over-rotating in these corners, as we've got, I want to say, Pat Monahan slow on the track. Looks like there might be a right rear issue. The way the truck is kind of sitting funny, but he's well off the pace. Looks like he's headed to the hot pits, and yes, he is. He
is, yeah, that's a shame.
But I think he's going to run out of time. If he can get in the hot pits and come back out and just maintain the lead lap, he's still in it with the comp yellow coming out at the halfway point, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Try and get some points. We still got 3 more rounds here in the Great American Short Course Series powered by Optima batteries.
And Pulvorti goes by, so right now Monahan's going a lap down.
So Pulvorti in that Ford-backed powered Optima batteries machine out front. Maddox Bailey in the Stronghold Engineering MAV TV. And it's so cool seeing those young men down and racing all the desert and Baja races. Both kick butt. Can't wait to see when they go with 1,000. Love seeing Johnny Holcher out here, man. Watching that kid grow out. Such an awesome family.
Yeah, the Holchers, I mean, they've got a major contracting company up in the Green Bay area, and they were really behind Dirt City in the construction of that facility.
Well, they're utility contractors also.
Oh, yeah.
Well, also the same thing, AM Ortega. Just like that, the Creed. So I thought it was kind of funny. They do the kind of same business. Kids race off-road. There must be some synergy there. But it's Pulvorti, Bailey, Weitzel, Barry. So Bailey trying to hunt down Christopher Pulvorti once again.
Now, I wonder how much in some of these corners the sun is starting to affect these guys. If we look at the shadows of the light poles, it is coming. Oh, is that Holcher?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, last thing he needed to see.
I learned to ride Yokohama upside down.
So tough break for...
That's a bummer. Another talented young driver.
He was running in the top 5 at the time.
Yep. So as it stands, it's Christopher Pulvorti out there, Maddox Bailey with the caution flag out, Jimmy Weitzel.
Now, it'd be awfully nice if that pace truck would slow down just a little bit. To give these guys time to get that truck back up on its wheels, but yeah, that doesn't appear to be happening. Now, I want to say, is it not Pat Monahan? Is that Max Pinto? That looks like an old Greaves chassis, Greaves truck.
Well, I know his dad, Mark Pinto, for a while, but
the way that the back roll cage kind of has that funny arch to it, that's a Greaves design. I could be way off base, but I'm almost positive that's a CJ Greaves truck.
Take a look at it here again.
Cole Mamer's checked in. David Peace is back. Man, all these guys are... Where do they go? They're coming back and tuning in again. Why the hell did you leave in the first place?
Why'd you leave us, Cole? Why'd you leave us, Dave Peace? Now, I was wondering, the one car that pulled off looked like possibly one of Cole's old trucks that had the very same paint scheme. I don't know if that is or not at Cole, if you wanted to chime in on that. But a little reminiscent of his Falcon tire paint job.
So why is everybody standing there? There's nobody moving. Trying to get that truck back up on its wheels. It's still sitting like an upside-down turtle right now.
We're going through the engineering specs right now.
There's no one near the damn truck.
There it is. Well, the reason was they had a strap on it and they wanted to stand back.
Well, but nothing was moving. That's my point. Nothing was moving. Now, finally, there is, but... He was telling me he's got a super late model sitting in the shop, and they strapped it up into a wrong area, and it's just spinning on its shell upside down right now. But he was telling me that they got a super late model sitting in the shop, and he looks at me with a kind of goofy grin on his face. I'm like, you're going to drive anything and everything your dad throws at you. And he goes, like, kind of like, why wouldn't I?
I'll tell you what, that came for some good racing stock.
Yeah, it's a tough break because I'm looking at the lap times. He had the third quickest lap time up to that point, and he was running in fifth, so he had something. There we go. Now I just wonder, he's been upside down for such a long time, if he's going to try and fire that thing up or not. He's not getting out. But
and I'm hearing some applause of back over on the rubber side down.
So we'll see if we see a big honking huge puff of smoke.
I was going to say.
There it is. There's that puff of smoke.
Now look, all that oil settled at the top, and it just burns out through the valves there. Comes out the exhaust. Just a little bit of bumper damage and bedside, or as we call them, souvenirs for the fans.
Yeah.
Awesome to see Johnny Holcher back up and running.
Oh man, he's gonna be one lap down or two.
Well, I'll tell you, there's sure a lot of Holchers at race out there. And,
oh yeah, and everything, whether they be late model, late models, sprint cars, modifieds.
I'll be at a race with another Holcher, and there's HPI on the side of the car.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Family that races together stays together, I would say.
It's a big family, and there's grandchildren now that are behind the wheel of trophy carts out there.
Yep, trophy carts and 170s.
Oh, good God. CJ Greaves is making another comment. Oh, man.
Was it one of his old trucks?
We're going to find out.
I would really love to know. What do you say? Go right to... No, that's the one. No, that's not one of my old trucks. Cole Member. Okay, thanks, Cole. He just copied you. That's what I just wanted to ask, because sometimes these people see something they like and they copy their drivers.
Yeah, Gordon wants to know, Scott, are you saying on a swing there's lots of squeaking? No, I'm just old.
Don't worry, we'll lubricate it before you rust.
So let's see. That's just like old news, I think.
Well, we're back underway here. The Alpine Battery green flag waved. Paul Vorty out front in the Ford-powered machine with MAV TV trying to chase him down.
Man, our leader gets up on two wheels. Just enough time up on two wheels that Maddox pulls up to the inside, and they were for a moment side by side, but that's like, it's almost what the driver's needs.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at them leaning on each other. Not the first time this happened with these two drivers.
Man, I'm telling you, and Maddox drove Polvordi way outside in turn 1, and he'll take the lead. I don't know what to make of that move. I'm glad I don't have to make the call, but that was aggressive driving, but that is off-road. Here comes.
Oh, man, right back. Hey, you cannot deny that these kids do not put on a show. Wow.
They drove the same exact way in the mod carts.
Oh, yeah.
Same exact way.
That's why they are as good as they are.
Maddox couldn't get that car rotated quickly enough, and here comes Polvordi right back.
Oh, man, Maddox dove to the inside here, trying to protect that inside line. Here comes Polvordi.
Do you realize Polvordi had the lead on the last lap when they went by? They passed each other 3 times on this one lap. 3 passes for the lead in one lap. Weitzel in second, Connor Berry in fourth now. Brody Eggleston in that 5th spot.
Well, we should be at the halfway point. Are we going to see that competition caution come out?
I don't see a yellow flag in hand. I could be wrong, but it's hard to tell at this point, but holy smokers.
Oh, Cole Mamer. Okay, so it was Brandon Arthur's old truck that I was talking about, and it was a CJ Greaves frame.
Ha!
So
I'm not that old.
Well.
Hey, CJ, we were just talking about one of your trucks.
His ears were burning.
Yeah. Burning or bleeding, whatever. Yeah, we were talking about you quite a bit.
But Polvordi out front. Bailey in tow. Weitzel sitting back in the cat's bird seat, just watching this all unfold, going, okay, guys, take each other out. I want that top of the box, baby.
Man, now Weitzel's got a whole bumper full of Connor Berry going on right now. As we're not having a comp yellow. We're going right to the checkered flag from this point on, it looks like.
Yeah, why would you stop such an entertaining race? Oh, look at the drone over Polvordi. Got that Ford Steal It Optima batteries, kicker audio.
This track is getting beat up bad.
Look at the ruts.
Just bad. And talking to some of the guys this afternoon, that the area beyond turn, or just outside turn, going into turn 1 off the doubles is really not rutted up. It's just potholes from where they land. They bottom out and just dig up these holes.
And I heard a few making comments about turn 4 was the other one that's pretty bad, which would be the 90 degree.
Yeah. So once again, Polvordi's got the lead. Bailey in second has lost touch with our leader.
These two have traded back podiums for many races, like you said, going back to the kart days.
Connor Berry, I think that's the race to watch right now. It's just 2 laps remaining this time by. But Connor Berry and Jimmy Weitzel, that's the race to watch for that final podium spot.
I know both, I know Jimmy's riding on his Generals, and I know Connor Berry just got a General Tire sponsorship in that new Pro Lite, so that's pretty cool to watch.
I'm telling you, I love going into turn 1 where these trucks are hitting those doubles and pitching it sideways in the air off that second one and landing sideways. That has got Lancaster written all over it. And that was so fun to watch.
Antelope Valley.
Yeah, that was so fun to watch as a fan. Well, as an announcer too, but just a fan of the sport.
How they dug it down, it was pretty cool. Oh boy, look at this.
What a tough break for Holtra. I haven't seen him come back up.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's still out there. There he is.
Oh, he is, but he's pretty deep back in 9th place.
Yeah, he's 1 lap down. White flag is out one more time around. Polvordi, Bailey, Weitzel, Berry. That's the race to watch, I'm telling you. 1 final time around for the final podium spot.
Man, look at Christopher Polvordi just use up that entire track, finding the fast way around. Bailey's, Bailey's hanging it out also, Madman, trying to catch back up.
And Johnny Holcher's out there having a little fun moving forward. He's a lap down, but he just got around, I want to say that was Max Pinto. No, it isn't. Oh, Talk about a pile drive and smack the back bumper, now leaning hard on Holcher.
Oh, that's
is that Carson?
No, it's Bertie Eggleston. Oh!
They are smacking each other hard.
That was on the bicycle retaliation.
That has been going on the entire last lap.
They used to race trophy cars against each other, so
Wow.
I just had deja vu.
Chris Bulvardi will take the win. Bailey second. Weitzel across the line at third spot.
Wow.
Fourth will go to Connor Berry. Brody Eggleston will run on the top 5. But man, the race to watch on that last lap was Johnny Holcher
And Brody Eggleston.
and Brody Eggleston. Holy smokes. And I'm sure Eggleston's going to have a problem with the fact that, what are you doing? You're a lap down. But you know what? I'm sorry, but that's what you do in racing. You race to the flag. I don't care if you're a lap down. You're not in it.
No.
You're back you're not on the podium. So you know what? I'm racing it for position. Screw it.
Man, I'm awake now.
Wow. And that's nothing.
No.
Take that horsepower and double it.
Next.
And yeah.
Well, I'm going to head down and,
Yeah.
I'm going to, wow.
There's already issues with some crew members coming up
Oh,
here
yeah.
having a word with Lee Perfect. So, not sure if there's going to be a call made post-race on what we were watching out there. Both trucks drove off the track. I don't know what the final body panel count was. But, man, that was a fun race to watch.
They actually don't look bad at all.
No, I'm talking about Holcher and...
No, yeah, but...
Because that's what I'm watching right now.
Oh, okay.
Is crew members talking to...
Oh, they're out of my vision.
Yeah, Lee Perfect about what took place out there. But
That's a perfect storm then.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Pardon the pun.
Yeah. But probably that was the best race of the day so far. And I think it's only going to get amped up and multiplied tenfold with the Pro 2s coming up next. But, man, the sun is not quite setting yet. We've got big shadows out there. But you know what? This just is going to make for cool pictures. The track is already being prepped. Water truck is going out there. I'm not sure. Do we see a grader going out there? Yep, grader's out there in turn 1. Yeah, Pro 2, last race, 13th race of the day. Coming up next, David Peace, Cole Mainberg, Gordon Booth, CJ Greaves, all the guys that have tuned in. Adam Grinder, don't go anywhere. This is going to get so cool. The track is tight, not very wide as what some of these guys are used to, so it's making for major contact in some of these corners. And what we saw was, I'm going to reference once again Johnny Holcher and Brody Eggleston in that towards the end there was a couple of hotheads underneath those helmets, and they were beating on each other. But you know what? That is entertainment. That is fun to watch. I don't care what anybody says. For the most part, I think both trucks drove off the track with nearly all their body panels, if not all their body panels. And keep in mind, Johnny Holcher rolled over earlier in the race, and he still drove off after a lengthy time on his roof with all body panels in place. So even with all the contact, the aggressive driving, but that's the kind of thing that you get in a race like this, in a track like this. And I'm hopefully going to have another driver up here to help me out in Pro 2 to call the race. And that is a kid that's from Southern California, now a huge staple in the Midwest Series in Pro 2, and a very recognizable truck. And if I have to call out his name, I will, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'll give him the opportunity to stick his nose up in here. But I'm looking forward to Pro 2 main event in just a moment. So the guys are still working their way up to the podium. Let's see, where's Dave at? Drivers are coming through the gates. The media's coming with them. Dave, let's send it down to you right now as the guys are coming to the gate, heading to the podium. Let's talk to the guys now.
All right, man. Talk about a race that did not disappoint, kept the crowd entertained. Boy, I don't think I've heard anybody get as loud as you guys did. Give these drivers a big round of applause because, man, they put a show on for you for sure. So Jimmy Weitzel, and of course, going to talk to him first about this. Jimmy, I think you had the best seat in the house sitting there back there watching it all unfold.
Yeah, I know these guys are battling now, and I'd hate to say it, but I was kind of hanging back watching. But no, I had some pressure from behind. I had to protect my lines and stay consistent. There's a lot of holes, certain sections I had to, try to keep calm and not get too loose on it. So, but I'm stoked on my driving. I'm on the box. Wish I could have battled with these guys, but the pressure from behind kind of kept me protecting too much. And but these guys are fast. Give props to these guys. Really got to thank my whole family: mom, dad, girlfriend, my sister, Andy, my family that's watching at home, General Tire, Ultra Wheels, Fox Shocks, Weitzel Motorsports, TFW Construction. Couldn't be here without them.
So awesome, Jimmy. Dude, it's good to see you in the box. Wow. I think it was just a very short time. I was talking to him on a podium down in Mexico. Now he's here on the podium. But, man, I got to say, watching you, Christopher, a lot of contact, but the skill that you two have to keep your race still going is the impressive part. But this will hopefully keep the air cleaners a little cleaner for you this time. But talk about this race, man. The fans went nuts for you guys, Maddox.
Yeah, it was a great race. Me and Chris were battling. He would pull a little bit, and I close in, make a mistake or two, and it was good racing. There was a few little door bangs, but it's part of it. We're off-road racing. You're gonna show some love to people. So hats off to Chris for the win, and overall just a great race.
We watched 3 lead changes in 1 lap.
That's quite a few.
That was awesome. Well, you know what? Tomorrow's another day. You guys are going to go at it again. All you guys. Jimmy's like, oh, no, I'm going to go after it this time. Got a couple weeks to fix the car. But such a great team and family behind you, and I think it's time to give them a little love. And, of course, the sponsors that make this happen.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Lucas Oil, Mav TV, Stronghold Motorsports, Toyo Tires, VP, everyone that comes out to support me, my mom, my dad, my Lola, my pop-up, Joe, Matt, my great-grandma's here also. Woo! Love her. She's the greatest person in the world. And, yeah, if I forgot you, thank you.
Give it up for the madman, Maddox Bailey, in second place here. Christopher gets that $250 gift card there, K&N, and Christopher, gonna say the same thing. It was just entertaining. I know. The nice thing is, his trucks look pretty darn good still. It was a lot of door-to-door, and you guys going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you go wide, he go high, he push you out, you push him back. Man, that makes for an entertaining race.
No, that right there is short course racing, and that's why I love to do it. That's what keeps me here. These races are so much fun, and this Ford Ranger is just so much fun on a track like this. It was a hairy one. There was a lot of different gotcha moments between the sun in your eyes and just the track changing every lap. But it was super fun, racing. Yeah, yeah. Me and Maddox just seemed to go at it all the time. So I was super happy to have such a good, fun race, and thankful for my whole team. We've been putting on a lot of work between this and the desert racing. So happy to get a win, and just tuned up for tomorrow. This stuff makes me excited.
Well, it makes us excited, and of course, your family and your team and everybody works so hard, and and it's all about props to your sponsors and the family.
No, huge shout out to Ford Performance, Steal It, Optima Batteries, Toyo Tires, Vision Wheels, VP Racing Fuels, and Kicker Audio, and then all my other supporters. Everyone who gets me here, it's such a long haul to get here, so extremely thankful, and hats off to all the fans for coming out. Short course needs some love, so everyone watching, keep sharing it on Facebook and Instagram. It doesn't get much better than this.
There he is. Give it up for Chris Wolf-Forty once again on top of the box, but man, make some noise for all 3 of them. Jimmy Weitzel, of course, Maddox Bailey, and Chris Wolf-Forty for entertaining us here today. Folks, go nowhere. The last race, got to hit the track, the Pro 2s. As I like to say, the roar of the big bore, about ready to pump it out. Back to you, and it looks like you got a special guest up in the booth there, Scott.
Yeah, Dave, got some interesting things going on up here. Two things in particular. One, I've actually got an extra spotters radio from Dave.